almost Miami.
Yeah, you're always feeling the heat here in Miami. It's always so hot, so humid, but there's always, we haven't had it yet, but there's always chance of thunderstorms around. And it looks like on Sunday there could be some thunderstorms around, which could really spice things up. But for all of us, it's Formula One's just so exciting because you go to so many different places, so many different countries, and you learn so much about the culture, the way people live there, but also the different experiences that we have when we go to, you know, the likes or in the Middle East or started the season in Melbourne and now here in Miami. It's really great, and I think for everybody who comes to the Grand Prix, this is the race of the season to experience, along with, you know, Las Vegas. It's kind of like a Super Bowl of the Grand Prix season.
He's got a new driver, a young kid. He's, what, 19 years old, and he's up in the top 10. He's in the top 5, right? He's done an amazing job, Kimi. So
yeah, he's actually 18.
18.
And when it was clear he was racing in Formula One, he didn't have a driving license, so he was being driven around by his mother.
The F1 movie is really going to showcase that so well. It's got so much drama. We've been so lucky to see some clips already, and it looks, I've been so impressed with what you guys have done, because it's sometimes very challenging to really showcase the speed that we go through the corners, and with the visuals that they've got, it's been truly amazing. And I think it's going to be great for Formula One too, so I can't wait to see it.
The technology is so great that you have used that, seriously, even for a motorsport, for a petrol head like us, it's authentic. And that is what I'm really looking forward, whether the public is going to enjoy it, whilst having the amazing story of the drama, the glory, the love, the romance, the comedy, you said, and it's all in there.
To making this movie so authentic, I think it was in Silverstone a couple of years ago. We were lined up on the grid, ready for the national anthem, and I looked across and I saw Brad and Damson standing there alongside us, and I had to look twice, like, there's some new drivers on the grid here. And then, you know, also when it came to the driving side, both of them were in the Mercedes F1 simulator, getting the practice in, because obviously they aren't racing drivers. And I remember one day, I was a bit delayed because Brad was doing some extra laps in the simulator because he was just enjoying it so much, and I think that's what's making this movie, will make this movie so authentic, because the whole team were taking it so seriously.
So by the time it came to shooting at race days, I was ready to shoot. I kind of wanted to. It was more exciting than nervous. Yeah, so I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Good. And Simone, it's well known that you are a massive F1 fan. So what was it like to have all that incredible access to the heart of the race?
It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, truly. You know, everyone's been on this movie. You guys were filming for like nearly 3 years, and I managed to squeeze my way in towards the ending of filming, and I'm so grateful to be part of it. I got to go to all the different kind of races and join such an incredible cast and crew who really all did work as a team.
well, it was really nice. We were involved from the, let's say, early moments onwards, developing a car that looked like a Formula One car in the bodywork. Our engineers had some fun doing that, and we were involved into the detail. Also, how the scenes were being done, and having been part and play a little role is fantastic.
I mean, the competition's fierce at the moment. It's so tight between the top 4 teams, and any opportunity to fight for that podium, fight for a victory. We've not won a race so far, so all to play for.
Well, the best thing about being in Miami for the Grand Prix is that we filmed all over the world. We went to like Abu Dhabi and Vegas and Italy, but we never came to Miami. So it's my first time seeing the racetrack in Miami. I'm not techie at all. I can barely work my phone. I'm brutal with technology. But in terms of F1, if we're going to see more female roles, I hope so. But I will say it is a big sacrifice because it's 9 months of the year, 24 races, you're going all around the world. So it's not very conducive to having children, or there's a lot of sacrifices. So you'd have to love it. You'd really, really have to love it to commit to it. So we did film live at the Grand Prix. A lot of the stuff that you'll see in the movie, the real cars are really racing at the time. But we did so much prep work. We really prepared like all the lines and the cans. We're really hearing Brad and Damson in our ears. So we prepared so much that when it came to the actual day, it was more of an excitement feeling than a nervous feeling. And yeah, it was just like a documentary. It was kind of this radical way of filming I had never done before. The timing of everything was incredible. It was like on the call sheet, we had like 7 minutes to shoot a scene. It was like maybe pre-qualifying. We would get a tiny little gap to run onto the pit wall and film stuff. And we had all these checks that we would do, like the cans, the watch, everybody, we had to have the same time, because obviously if the camera saw the time, I had my notepad, so it was all like a little check that we would do before we'd go film. There's so many memories because it was 2 years of my life. The movie was 2 years, and there was so many incredible moments. We were just encouraged to have fun, so it was fun. But if I was to pick one at the top of my head right now, one moment that I remember was in Hungary, Parc Fermé, when they finished the race. So when Brad and Damson get out of the car and the real drivers are getting out of the car, they're really getting out of the car after they finished in Hungary and walking towards us. And we were told maybe 50 times, don't touch the cars. So that's all I could think about for the whole, and all the crew could think about was don't touch the cars, because if you touch a car, that car is disqualified. So it was, and the camera crew had to walk backwards. Like, oh my God, it was so much fun. Yeah, it was really, and then all this confetti came right at the perfect moment. It was really magical, yeah.